today, just because we're not on that Alex program yet, we're just gonna kind of talk about, hey, you guys need a screen, don't you? We're just gonna start nice and easy and doing some addition and subtraction. How's that sound? Not too bad, maybe. All right. So if we do integer addition and subtraction. So some of these are going to be really easy. If I gave you guys 5 plus 2, would you guys be able to answer 5 plus 2? We're going to get 7. Oh, you guys are going to take some notes? This is awesome. Look at you guys. I'll teach you guys some tricks to the trade on these. What about if we had 5 minus 2? Could you do 5 minus 2? What do we get? 3, right? So those ones are nice and easy for the most part, right? We can kind of get through those. The ones that give us the headaches is when we start getting to numbers like 4 minus 10, right? Anybody know what 4 minus 10 is? -6, right? So I even kind of go through like kind of like a little trick. Excuse me. When I look at this problem, my 5 is positive and my 2 is positive. So I know that I'm going to just add those two numbers together and I'm going to get 7. When I look at this one, technically my 4 is, technically it's a positive 4, right? So a good kind of like little trick is I look at these and I see that one is positive and one is negative. So if the signs are opposite, you're just going to subtract the numbers. Don't worry about the signs. So like on this one, I'd rather do 10 minus 4. And we know that 10 minus 4 is 6, right? And then when I'm looking at the number, that positive 4 or that negative 10, I always call it like which number is farther away from 0. Like if you think of a cheesy number line, like -5, -10, right? That's the one number. And then even if we just did 5 and 10, 4 would be right here. So when I'm talking about like how far is it away from 0, -10 is the farthest away. So that since that's the farthest away and that's negative, your answer is going to be -6. Is that even more confusing? Maybe. It's like, and I'm just using some nice little easy kind of numbers, right? So if I do 2 minus 8, are my signs the same or different? They're different, right? So just look at the two numbers and subtract them the easiest way possible. 8 minus 2, and what's 8 minus 2? 6. Which one's farther from 0, the 2 or the -8? -8, so it's going to be negative. Does that help a little bit, maybe? Like -4 plus 7. Signs are different, so you're just going to subtract them. So it's going to be what number? 3, right? And then which number is farther from 0? The positive 7, so it's going to stay at positive 3. Isn't that kind of cute? If I had 5 plus 4, are my numbers the same or different? Signs. They're the same, right? So if the signs are the same, you just add the numbers together. 5 plus 4 is 9. And since they're both positive, it's going to stay positive. So if we had -5 minus 4, are the signs the same or different? They're the same, right? And they're both negative. So we know the answer is going to be negative. And then if you add the two together, because the signs are the same, you get -9. Not too bad. Maybe, maybe. Ready to get fancy? Want some hard problems? What about when you guys get to like the -4 minus a -2? You guys remember how to do those? Yeah. Yep, like technically right here, these two negatives, there's no number in between. So it's technically like those two negatives are getting multiplied together. And a negative times a negative is gonna make a positive. So this, you can rewrite it as -4 plus 2, right? What's the answer gonna be? -2. Awesome. Perfect. Right? And then we can even spice it up even more. What if we had -12 minus 20 plus 5? Did you just like quit on me? So on this one, just do it like step by step, piece by piece. So actually, we'll see. So start with these two, right? Are the signs the same or different? The same. So you're just gonna add them together and you're gonna get 22. And is it gonna be positive or negative?
32.
Oh, sorry, 32, yeah. I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. So -32, right? And then we still have our plus 5. Now we give up, right? The signs are different, so what are we gonna do? No, if they're subtract, right, since they're different, right? We can borrow if we want. So I get cheesy on these. I always, yeah, everybody good on getting to 10. So I always go from 5 to 10 is 5. And then you get 2 more, so 7. And then you get 27, right? So we got 27. And then is it going to be positive or negative? It's going to be negative, right? Because that's farther away from 0.